strong.
Ha ha. It is being recorded.
Hi, and welcome to Funny
Yep.
Minds. I'm your host, Lynn B, and I'm here with my co-host.
Edward Biss, how are you? Today we got with us, joining us is my good friend, my cohort, and partner in crime for many, many years, Mr. Brad Secore.
Hi,
What's
Brad.
going
Welcome to
on,
the
Brad?
show.
What's going on, brother?
Doing good.
Doing awesome, bro. Thanks for
I'm on my way to Hollywood.
Hollyweird.
Hollyweird.
I'll fit right in.
Hollyweird. Hollyweird. Who are you going to see?
I'm gonna go see Tool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Have you ever seen him before?
This will be my fourth and fifth time seeing them. I'm seeing them tomorrow and Friday.
And let me ask you this, and this is pretty much the most important question. Why have they not hired you as bassist yet? Like, what am I missing? What, like, why are you not huh?
Justin Chancellor's doing a smash up job. You don't need me up there.
Yeah. I don't know, man. You've taken some lessons, Yeah, over the years. What have I known you? Almost
video.
Well,
a couple YouTube videos.
Wait a minute. Let's tell the fans. Well, you know what?
Well, yeah. Let's make the world aware of who this maniac is.
Yes,
This is
who
Mr.
is this
Brad
person?
Secore. Mr. Brad
Okay.
Secore is the current bassist of the amazing tribute act Wicket Serenity,
Okay.
who is a tribute to Godsmack. And they do a bang up job. Now, all our viewers out there and listeners obviously know I'm in the tribute world and have been for a long time. Brad is in the tribute world now, but a longtime musician. I've known him for probably almost 2 decades. And he has, he actually admits that, but his Godsmacked, and Brad, you've done a lot. We'll cover everything you've done because you've done a lot. This is just current. Wicket Serenity is really badass. I mean, for all the Godsmack fans out there, they do it justice. They do a bang up job. I mean, it's just spot on. I don't know how Sully has not joined you on stage yet, but that has to happen.
Oh, I know, and he's living pretty close to Clearwater. I think he lives in.
Is he down in Clearwater?
Dunedin, I believe.
That's what the rumor is.
Rumor has it. Anyway.
Really?
But before that, he was living in Fort Myers. So.
Now, where are you, Brad?
I live in Clearwater.
Oh, okay.
Clearwater represent.
727. But Brad, Brad's been around the block, let's just say, as a musician. I mean, he's done it all, original, tribute. But there's a lot of things Brad's not allowed to talk about because I pay him not to say things.
There's a couple pending lawsuits.
There's a couple pending lawsuits.
Okay.
And there's a couple, Michael Jackson type situations, but we won't talk about that.
Everybody loves Michael.
His wife's a stripper, but that's it's neither here nor there. It's neither here nor there. But Brad, talk about how you got your start, man. I mean, I've known you a long time and I've seen a lot of what you've done, original, tribute, everything, but where'd you grow up and where'd you get your start?
Oh man, I grew up in a little town in northern New York that was almost bordering Canada. Yeah, I was way up there.
Like upstate?
Yeah, way upstate.
Wow.
Upstate, right off the St. Lawrence
Like by
River.
Buffalo?
By the Great Lakes?
No, go east and go north.
Mm-hmm. Holy Christ! Wow. Region. Yeah.
Grew up there. My dad was a lifelong musician, so we always had music around the house, and I aspired to be kind of like him and try to pick up and learn as much as I could, whatever I could.
You're gonna be a drummer.
You're almost there.
Probably started playing drums, I think, first around 10 years old. I always wanted to be a drummer. Being a kid, watching Claus Elias playing drums with Slaughter. That's what I wanted to do with my life. And then I grew up.
Did you just say Blas Elias? Are you serious?
Yeah, man, dude, when I was a kid,
dude, he's the shit.
Slaughter,
Are you kidding me? Dude,
yeah,
Blas
I
is
still go. He's playing with TSO, so I still go see him play.
Yes,
at least once
yes,
a
year. Yes.
So it's awesome.
He's been, he's been touring with them for quite a while now.
Quite a while, yeah.
Quite a while, yeah.
He kills it, man.
He's kind of like Blas always reminded me kind of like almost like Sean, like he was like a visual drummer. I mean, obviously he's technically,
he looks like a woman.
Yes, Missy, he is very pretty.
Just like Sean.
But he's very much a visual drummer, even though his meter is dead on. Like Sean's meter is in Clearwater sometimes, but his meter is dead on. Sean, don't listen to this interview. Thank you. But Sean just gets excited. Let's just say that. But it's neither here nor there. Blas is a very visual drummer, and he is super, super cool. And for Mom, if you Trans-Siberian Orchestra, you've heard of it. It's that for
I love
3.5 hours. But Blas, they bring in a lot of musicians that are big time rock stars, as in their lineups.
Yeah.
And they do have an East Coast and a West Coast Trans-Siberian Orchestra. So they are simultaneously performing. Yes.
Okay,
they divide and conquer. And Brad, unfortunately, has not been invited to play with them yet, but that is definitely on the table.
Johnny Lee to retire, man. I will totally take that job if Johnny's ready to step down.
And you would take it for free. Like, you would just do it pro bono.
Well, wait a minute, Eddie. Don't be putting that out there.
Whatever. I'm his agent. I'm his shitty agent. Apparently.
What kind of agent are you if you don't get any money?
I'm the anti-Rich Rude.
Man dog for the rest of my life.
Missy's like, we got a fucking mortgage, bro. Missy's like, I gotta buy a new pole to strip on. Whatever, Missy. Whatever. Love you, Missy.
Love you, Eddie.
I love it. I love it.
In the darkness.
I know, but it's amazing, man. I mean, you've done so much throughout the years.
Well, wait, we were upstate. What happened to upstate? We got to go from beyond upstate.
He morphed from upstate to here.
Yeah, well, I didn't hear what he
got
had
on
to
a
say.
plane. He got on an airplane and came here.
Yeah, we're leaving on a jet plane. But what happened in between all those years? We got an idea.
He froze his ass off. He got out of there.
Yeah, it was cool.
Played some football, chasing
girls.
He's got an Andy Reid mustache.
Oh, that's a hell of a lot more than Andy Reid. All right, Brad, you came from New York State, and when did you leave there?
2007. I believe it was 2007.
Okay, and went to Florida?
Yeah, moved to Florida. Moved to Chris River for my parents were living at the time. And landed there for a little while until I got on my feet, and then headed down south towards Clearwater and been there ever since.
Met all these Yankees.
Okay.
And,
shit. Yeah, it's been a long time.
So you're a Florida boy.
Yeah, he's totally.
You're a Florida boy.
He's totally Florida. Yeah, he's morphed into
more
it pretty well.
I ever thought I would.
You see more of Florida than most people.
Yeah. And I mentioned to Mom that you do you're a surveyor, land surveyor, and yes, I thought it's always cool because you'll always post stuff and put pictures up on the web of shit that you come across while you're doing your job. And it's pretty cool because Florida obviously has just tons of fucking everything. And,
Oh yeah, it's
you know,
about the wildlife.
every once in a while I get a picture and there's Brad holding up like an alligator and he's like hugging it, like, a king cobra. He's like, look what I bumped into on I-75, so that's kind of cool. And then later on that night, he steps on stage and rips some Godsmack, which is the baddest. I'm so fucking pissed off at you, Brad. I fucking hate you. I'm sorry. I brought you on the show just to tell you I fucking hate you because you play in a Godsmack tribute, and it's like the one thing I always wanted to do, and you beat me to it, you fucker. And you're doing a great job, which is even worse. I can't even make fun of you because you're killer.
So how did the two of you meet?
Brad was a when I was back 1,000 years ago in the M80s, Brad was a bass player in another cover band, and oddly enough, the singer, his name was Brad. What's his name? Danny. No, Danny. I'm talking back in the day. Remember the cover band you were in, and you had a singer. His name was Was it Danny? He was bald.
No.
So funny story.
Was it Danny? Was that his name?
It was Danny, but I forget his last name. But actually, a funny little story about that. So that's in My Device. And,
yes. My Device. Yes.
About the same time, and me and Kevin Lindsay came in as the singer, and I came in as the bass player with Carrie and Cliff in My Device.
Carrie, yes, and Cliff, yes. Yep. But that was 1,000 years ago.
Yeah.
And I actually knew Danny. At least 14, yeah. It seems like a million. But I knew Danny, and I think I worked with him or something like that. And that's when he was like, "Oh, you're a musician. I play in a band." And he turned me on to his band, which was My Device. And I watched some videos, and then I seen your ugly ass. This was before the beard. This is before he got really. This is like before he got really sexy. Like he was just like he had this little high, whatever, Missy. Yeah, she made him like the stud he is now. But back then he had like this high and tight haircut, and he had like shaven, and he looked like he just did my taxes. And I was like, oh, look at him, little goober. And look what he's growing into. I want to give him a big hug. He's just a fucking evil son of a bitch.
Teddy bear.
I know, he is a giant teddy bear. He really is. But he's got a lot of guns. And so does Missy. So they will shoot you. But they will look extremely cute and innocent while they do it. They'll just look really cute and innocent as they shoot you. But no, we go back that far. My Device, man. My Device, Cliff, Danny. Yeah, it's a long time, and it was really, and I always was thankful because you were always amazingly supportive as a musician for all of us, Tim, and a lot of the guys. And everybody always tries to pay it forward, and people don't realize in Tampa that we actually do have a pretty cool music community and scene, and a lot of good talent here. I would have to say that we're loaded with talent in this area.
It's amazing.
And people just don't realize.
Just hiding amongst us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, in plain sight. It's amazing the amount of talent that we have down here, and that people don't realize what a cool scene it is. But it's been a pleasure all these years to, especially befriend people like you and great talent, and to see you come this far and crushing it. Like, what is next, man? I mean, Wicket Serenity's killing it. What's next on the docket? I see some traveling dates coming up, and
Yeah, we're hitting the road. I mean, not only do we do the Wicket Serenity, the Godsmack tribute, but we also do the Signs of Sacrifice, the tribute to Creed.
The Creed,
So
yes.
if we're not playing one, we're doing the other. And we already got a few flights booked to Texas. We're going to San Antonio. We're going to El Paso.
I seen the El Paso one. Are you going to
Speaking Rock, the casino.
Again.
Yes.
Again.
I've been there. I played there a bunch of
that's
times.
Awesome. Great time. Great
It's a great place. You know what's really weird about it though? Is it's right across, literally a stone's throw away from Juarez, Mexico. And the people from the the fence is up, and the people from the Speaking Rock, because what they're going to do is they're going to pick you up from the airport in a big van. That says Speaking Rock.
I did it in,
oh, you've done it, right? So
Yep,
you've
this is our
seen it,
second time.
and they won't take you to Juarez.
No,
that's fine.
They won't.
That's okay.
no,
They won't take you over there, Mom.
no, thank you.
They won't. These people will not. Now, this is an Indian casino, Indian-owned casino called the Speaking Rock, and Native American. I know, right? It's not that. No, it's Native American, and it's on their land, and it's a casino, and it's big business. Yeah, and it's big business, and
let's call a spade, okay?
Yeah, I know, right? But they have all national acts. I mean, they dude, money's no object to them. So to spend 10 grand is you know,
the stage is great.
and
they got one of the digital screens. It's fantastic.
Dude, it's killer. It's killer.
So wonderful.
Super cool. Super cool. Just do one thing, or make sure you don't do one thing, is don't do blow and get a hooker, because they will fire you immediately. Because no, they had, honestly, Rich for Maximum Bands put all his bands in there at one point years ago, and one of the tributes, I forgot which one it was. I don't know if it's the Doors or something. The singer, he got caught with a hooker in the bathroom, and they arrested him. And that was it. They fired Rich. They didn't have any of it. It's like, we got the bands, like, they stopped booking Rich, you know, all the bands, and they went to California and started getting their bands. But they're serious. The Indians, they have their own law. Like, they have their own justice. They have their own police. They do so if you do anything on their land that they find illegal, they will arrest you, and you don't go to an American jail.
Oh, so
you
they're
go
the
to their
judge and
jail.
jury. They're the judge and jury.
Yes,
for
yeah,
everything.
it's very unique. And the other cool thing, Mom, is if you do a good job at the Speaking Rock, the chief of the tribe will invite you up to his little lair, to have a drink.
Okay.
So I played there with Jet City, doing the Queensryche. I've done multiple shows doing Motley Crue there. It is awesome. El Paso is badass, and it's super cool that you guys got out there. Texas is cool, man. Galveston, Dallas. That's really cool that you guys are getting out there.
We enjoyed it, yeah.
Yep, now we're going to go to San Antonio.
San Antonio?
Yep, that's it.
Oh, I love San Antonio. It's beautiful. I love it there.
Are you doing the House of Blues, or are you doing like a club?
I believe it's a club. I don't remember the name of it right now. I worry about that stuff when it's a little bit closer.
Yeah.
I got the flights booked already. I took care of that, so that's big stuff.
You just show up. I know. Just make sure you're on time. That's about it. That's what happens when you get successful, Brad, is you just show up, man.
I'm a way more responsible than that nowadays. I got to take care of all these other musicians. Jeez.
That's true. You got to baby. Are you babysitting?
I know. I co-babysit. It's a co-parenting program.
Co-babysit. Where does Missy fit into all this? Because I know she's in there.
You
She's
know
like,
it.
well,
She's
I
my
sell
personal
merchandise, and I co-babysit.
I am the band mom. I
Well,
take care of all
she
those
goes by
boys.
the
Shit show supervisor is my official title.
Shit show supervisor.
Because
I like
sometimes
that.
I'm running the show and sometimes I'm just watching. I'm like, fuck it, I don't know what they're doing. I'm just supervising.
I like it. I like it. And you know what?
Mm.
You're at close range. You could shoot any one of them at any time and not miss. You know.
They're good boys. They
Hey.
listen. They're good boys.
Oh, you got him in line. You got him in line. I know. You just tase him or tickle him. Like Brad, I tickle Brad all the time. He loves it. He giggles like a little schoolboy. But
Listen,
I don't put up a fight.
I don't know if you met those
No.
other boys, but they're just like Brad. You'd love them, Eddie. You'd have a great time. You'd all be tickling each other.
Oh God, just
There'd be
one
pillow
sleeping
fights
bag.
and yeah.
One band, one sleeping bag.
I'm getting this vision. I'm getting tickling.
Are you
guys
getting a
about to
common
run
theme
around.
here, Mom? That
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
all giant fags.
Yeah.
Like, is it really? Is it? Are you starting to come to that conclusion? Like, we just did an interview with Neil Davis from Kiss America, and he's talking about me in a sleeping bag, and now she's talking to you, and she's kind of putting two and two together.
Yeah.
And I think Brad, what she doesn't realize is
You
what
gotta
has
go
really gone.
tiptoeing through the tulips.
What has
That's
gone
what
on
you're
in
doing.
Daytona, Brad? What
Yeah,
what did you
really.
do to me in Daytona? Missy,
I just gave you memories.
don't ever take your eyes off him because he really is quick.
Never.
Yeah.
I know.
Shit will explode.
I didn't know someone could speed below somebody, but he can. But what is going on with Ben, my brother? Is he going to stay with Wicked, or what's going on with that? I seen some little blip,
Yeah.
and I didn't know what it
Yeah,
meant.
There was some. He didn't know.
Is it something you want to even talk about, or should I ixnay it?
I'm gonna sum it up very briefly.
You love like brothers. You fight like brothers.
Is he in, or is he in the?
Got resolved.
So he's in.
He's in. He's still in.
He's staying. Okay. Oh,
He's
cool.
staying.
Cool.
They love like brothers. They fight like brothers. You know how it goes.
No, yeah, absolutely. I get it 100%. And that's what I was probably like in my head thinking and hoping, because I think he's perfect. Don't get me wrong. I would like to have him whacked so I could take his position. But in the spirit of not getting arrested and put in prison, I'm not going to do that. Besides the fact that he's much bigger than me and probably would put his fist through my face.
Dude.
He's a big dude. But no, he's fantastic. And he's honestly, I hate to say it, but he's perfect for the gig. Like he really does a great job. And it takes it to that next level. And to be honest with you, Brad, I'll be honest with you, Brad, I don't understand why you guys don't do Metallica, because to me, he is a spitting James. He's a James Hetfield, bro. He really is.
There's so many people already doing
we got friends that are doing Metallica tribute right now. The guys in Hardwired, we know them.
Yeah,
Played shows with them, so don't really want to be like stepping on other people's toes. There's different things to do and shit.
I get it, but it really does. No,
yeah,
I understand.
How many bands can you possibly have down there? Yeah, I mean, you've got a big community of people down there, so
more than I even know. There's so many.
Yeah. There, especially when it comes to the tributes. I mean, I was just talking to Rich the other day, and we were joking around. Rich and I went to because we're Ranger fans, so we went to the Ranger Lightning game, and I looked at him at one point, and I go, dude, how many Fleetwood Mac bands do you have? He goes, dude, I have 5.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, people don't even want to see Fleetwood Mac, let alone
Can you just take the best 5 and
like
put it all together into one master band?
Right. Like make it a super fucking band or something, or make it just Fleetwood Mac. Just join the band. I was like, what?
God.
How many hits do they have? They have like one fucking hit. No, I do like Fleetwood Mac.
Like one fucking hit. They had a lot of hits.
They got one giant hit. No.
Oh no, they
No,
don't.
honestly, they are
One
very good.
giant hit of Stevie Nicks' band.
I know, right?
You
Just
would
one,
know,
just
you can call Stevie Nicks
it's
name
like,
and not know what that means.
Yeah, well, that's true.
hey, come on,
Straw,
hey,
cocaine,
listen,
and your
It's all
ass
it's
is
all
like-
about Stevie. It's always been all about Stevie. So
Stevie, yeah, she's a shit. But
oh,
hey,
she
listen,
is. And when she was
hey,
younger,
listen,
oh my God.
Brad, if I did a tribute to like relax, don't do it, and you want like that, that's it, right? So you would play that song for fucking 90 minutes because that's the only hit they have.
Yeah.
So
Goes to
Fleetwood
Hollywood.
Mac,
You're not going to do a tribute to
yeah,
a
Frankie Goes to Hollywood. So
You're not going to do
welcome.
a one-hit wonder.
Thank
I mean,
you.
who's going to do a tribute band to a one-hit wonder? I mean, come on.
People do. They
Oh
try.
well, that's sad.
And then you have to sit them down and go.
That's just sad. That's really sad.
But Fleetwood Mac, no, they're actually a very good band. And
They
the
were very
tribute that
good.
the tribute that I played with, like not with them, but did a show with them, were fantastic. Like really, really, really talented. You know, like what's that?
Well, look, not everybody's not every. You could have 5 bands and maybe only one of them is really decent. You know.
Well, true. And you
that.
look at, Brad with, Godsmack. There's other Godsmack tributes, but they don't touch them.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, there's one based out of Texas. There's one in Chicago, and I think there was one up in like Boston or something like that.
Yeah, like up here,
Well,
we're not really
I
big
think
on
I think by law
tributes.
there has to be one in Boston.
Yeah, that's true. That's
we want to
true.
go there and play there. Try to think
That claims they know Sully and the whole thing. But
we're not big in Jersey. We're not big on tribute bands. It's more cover bands, but we do have tribute bands. But they have
Jersey
must have
needs tribute bands.
But we must have like 20 Grateful Dead bands, and there's only one that's decent. Touch of Grey. I mean,
yeah.
It's so hard to even get in and see them. They're so fabulous, And the rest of them, I wouldn't waste my time seeing.
Are you doing anything, Brad? Are you doing anything original at all? Or are you just kind of tied up in everything that's going on now? Because I know obviously how time consuming that could be.
It is very time consuming, and the band of Wicket Serenity, we wrote one song and released it under the name Trend. It's out on streaming. It's on Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Music. It's out.
What was it called? What was the song? What was the name of the song?
Better.
Better?
Yep.
And it's on Spotify, on YouTube. Better. And what is it under? Is it under Wicket Serenity or is it under a different name?
The band name is for that project is Trend Descent. TREND.
Transcendence.
Nope. Trend Descent.
Nope. Trend Descent.
Yep.
And how's your numbers on that song?
Not great.
Not great.
Song. I liked it. I'm proud of it.
You guys have worked on other stuff. You just haven't finished anything. That's the only one you've finished.
Turmoil. And then there was just a lot of
touring.
Gigs, a lot of gigs on the road.
Holiday.
Yeah.
Just took up time. Got us out of the studio and out of the writing process a little bit. But Ben's still trying to crank stuff out and get like the core songs. Core of the songs.
It seemed to me, Brad. It seemed to me that Ben was kind of it just appeared to me that he was kind of wanting to go down that road.
Oh yeah, he definitely does. He wants to write. Ben wants to be himself on stage.
He's a songmaker machine.
Yeah.
We're making good money and doing the Godsmack thing, the green thing, so it's kind of hard to turn that down. But
yeah.
He's a songsmith, man. He's got catalogs of music. He
absolutely.
All sorted together and finished, and he's quite the songsmith.
Without a doubt. I did hear the song that you did release when you did it. Like I heard it back then. I just want everybody to be able to go track it down. So if they want to go hear it, they know where to look it up and what to look it up under. I knew he wanted to go down that road, and I figured that was a road that you guys would either agree upon or not agree upon, but you all obviously have the talent to do it. It's just a matter, I guess, at that point is, are you all on the
It's
same
just a
page
lot
as
of
far as
work,
writing and
time.
style and all that type of stuff and
It's just
time,
juggling
commitment?
jobs, families,
Mhm.
the gigs that this band's already doing, and then still try to find time to spend in a rehearsal room and working through
Mhm.
parts of these writing the process. It's just it's very time consuming, and
Mhm.
personally, there's not a whole lot of payoff for it.
Not
especially
financially, at least. Yeah.
Not financially, no.
It's more of a labor of
Come on, it's
love.
quite a bit
You
of money
know,
to
it's
release that one song.
well, it's like a labor of love. It's like you release it and you're proud of it, and it's like your baby, but it's not gonna put you into early retirement. That's for fucking sure. But
No.
you know, you still gotta sow those oats, and you still, you know, you have that passion and desire, and it's cool. And Ben obviously
Yeah, you still
um
gotta express yourself.
is
We're
on that
all
page.
musicians. We got music flowing out of our fingers. We gotta
Hmm.
express ourselves in the best way we know how, and not always playing somebody else's music is definitely is. It sometimes will suck the soul out of it, and it just
Mhm.
becomes a job at that point.
Let me ask you this,
You know,
Brad,
we-
because we're gonna basically now have Brad Secore fans on funnyminds.com. So you're gonna actually have numbers, right? And we're gonna get feedback on you
Let me take my
and what
pants
people
off.
think of you and your sweet mustache. And I'm excited to have you on here because A, you're
'Cause
sexy.
you love me. 'Cause you love
And
me.
that's like right there is just huge numbers. But it's a huge payoff for me because I love you so much, and it's cool to see where you're at and where you're going and where you're gonna be, because I guarantee this year's gonna be killer for you guys. You know, you guys are gonna go
It's
through the roof.
already shaping up to be a busy year, and we're
Mhm.
it's only January, and there's a lot of traveling to do already.
But for the fans that are going to be new Brad Secore fans, let's get a little information out there about you, so that at least they know a little bit more about you personally. Now, Brad, what's your favorite color? What's your favorite color, Brad?
So black would be my favorite color, just because it's just very
Is
what I
black a
wear a
color?
lot of. It's
Sure
like
it
Black
is.
is
it's all the colors. So
It's
I
all
love
the
all the
colors.
colors. Fuck a rainbow.
Why does it have to be black? Why does it have to be
Because black
black?
is all the colors.
Yeah, black is awesome.
What if that
Black
makes
is
you anti-racist? I don't even know. Okay.
That's the goal.
All right, for the fans, you're like, wait, what?
Where'd that
all right,
come
for the
from?
Brad,
No,
just-
no.
new Brad Secore fans. All right, Brad, what is your porn?
Sorry, what was that?
What's your
What's your
porn
porn name?
name?
Ooh,
Don't answer, Missy.
He looked at me. I'm like, I don't know.
Don't look at her. Be
Oh.
honest.
The whisker tickler.
It's not fucking Jack Hammer. That's mine.
no. It's got to be Harry something like Harry Schlong or something like that. Something.
What? Hey, did you say Harry Schlong?
Yeah.
Harry Schlong, okay.
So your favorite color is black. Your porn name is Harry Schlong.
Yep.
Man, dude, your fanship's gonna go through the roof. It's gonna be crazy.
No, I'm gonna start an OnlyFans now under Harry Schlong now. Thanks.
Let me ask,
I bet it's already
and
taken.
for the new Brad Secore fans, let me ask you this. And this is, I guarantee everybody's very curious about this. When you were young and you sat on Santa's lap, did you get a boner?
No, but I felt his.
Be honest. Be honest. Be honest, Brad. Did you get a boner?
I remember I felt comfort.
Is he stroking his doll right now, Missy? He's like, where did he touch you? Show us on the doll where he touched you, Brad.
Why do you think he grew out the beard? He's trying to be like Santa.
I know. It's repressed. Hey, where did Santa touch you, Brad? Show us on the doll.
How bad do you want that fighter jet,
He's
boy?
like, I don't know. He said it was his sack and it was big and it had presents.
It
I was
was red. I
excited.
do remember that.
It was red, and I was so excited because it was a big sack. Hey, Brad, I warned you, bro. I warned you. You're gonna come on here with me.
I
It's
ain't
gonna
scared of you.
we're gonna go 9 rounds. You ain't scared? You ain't tapping
Yeah,
out
I'm
yet?
scared.
You're not tapping out
No.
yet? Do you want me? You want me to
Never.
go
Just
like
don't get
into some
Brad
weird
Pitt.
Go to
trivia? My mom dyed her hair purple for you today, bro.
Oh, I
Look
did
at it.
not. I dyed
My
purple.
hair's
Just for
purple.
you.
My wife's hair is purple too. You can't see it.
And Missy was
My hair's
Missy's
purple.
like, are you got purple
Look.
going on?
My hair's
Look.
purple for everybody. It's purple for me.
You see it?
My mom has
It's
purple
purple.
balls. Yeah,
Purple.
holy shit. Dude, you're on fire. That's awesome. You know what, Mom? She's hired.
That's all you can do.
As a matter of fact,
Driving.
Mom, you're fired. I'm bringing
Ah,
Missy on.
sorry.
I'm just
sorry.
interchanging purple hair. That's it. Brad, what now you're on your way to the show. You got a lot of badass shit going on. What is your goal in 2000, like this year? What would be like if someone said, what would you like to achieve this year? What would that be? Anything.
Anything? I mean, personally, I got my own
Musically.
Okay, fine.
Music.
Jeez.
Because I know you
You just took the wind out of his sails.
I know, because he was going down to like
So
the Tom
much more to-
Cruise thing,
I was
but
gonna go deep. We were gonna get in there.
you're gonna go deep?
No, fine. Let's talk about
No.
music, right?
I
Whatever.
know that shitty business.
I got some things actually on the back burners right now.
I mean, besides playing with me, like, what is your goal?
I just want to keep doing what I'm doing. I like.
Yeah,
It. I love it.
Hard Rock
I love
Stadium,
it.
maybe. Hey, what about this? What about you guys play an arena? Do you know that's possible?
You broke
I'm
up a
fucking
little
dead
bit.
serious. No, I'm dead serious. You guys could
say?
play an arena. Play an arena.
Oh.
Wicket, doing Godsmack.
Yeah.
You could do it. I've done it. Fuck, if I could do it, anybody could do it. A fucking monkey could do it. So you could do it. Just go to Wisconsin. No, I'm serious. You just go to like a fucking town in Wisconsin and go to an arena. They'll hire you. No, honestly, you can do it. We've done it, and no, Rich actually booked it. It was the Menominee Arena in Menominee. It was a
It was in
15,000
Sesame
seat
Street.
arena, and it was after COVID, which is even weirder. And I think really what gave us an opportunity to even do it was the fact that it was post-COVID, and a lot of acts didn't want to play in the arena. These fucking people, I swear to God, Brad, like the singer from Stained, wouldn't play in the arena. So he played in the parking lot at the arena, like a moron in Wisconsin. Because he's a moron, because it was the thing to do. Like, you got to follow the science, and we were like, we'll play in the arena. Fly us up there. And they did, and paid us a lot of money, and it was fucking cool as shit. You can do it. I'm serious. Tributes have come a long way, Brad, a long way. It's an avenue for folks to see really, really good, talented musicians tribute a band that is badass. And the better tributes do the better job at it. So therefore, the fans immediately are excited because it's a higher level of entertainment that they normally either A, can't afford, B, the band doesn't exist anymore, or just it's just not there.
Yeah.
Or they don't come around there anymore. So it is a seriously good avenue for a musician to go down in order to A, play, be happy, make money, and do what you love to do.
Is Rich your manager too? Or you do yourself?
They work with Rich to an extent,
Yeah.
you know, but they do some stuff on their own. Yeah.
We do a lot of our own,
Mhm.
possible, but
Does Brad,
does
does Balsama, does he do something in that capacity?
Oh yeah, man, he's the hound dog, dude. He goes out there and tracking down them gigs. He's finding good opportunities and trying to make some things work out here and there. And yeah, he digs in on that.
He's the guy.
So that's his cup of tea. That's cool, because
yeah,
I think
he books the gigs and I figure out transportation and yeah, we do the things, man.
So you got it all divvied up and flowing. That's good. That's half the battle, honestly, because as you grow and as you get bigger, and it's a lot. It's a lot.
Dude, it's not just showing up and playing. I wish it was that.
It's more than just cutting hair, ain't it?
Yeah. People don't realize that. You know, I talk about it.
You gotta spend money just to get to these shows. You know, it costs us $2,000.
There's so much, yeah. There's so much more that goes into it that people don't really realize. And I talk about it a lot because just of past experience and just situations that you find yourself in. And I like to relay to people some things that they just may not know. You know, like you're not a rock star. You may sign autographs and take pictures, but you're not a rock star. And people treat you like one. You know, you got to wrap your head around that for a while. But there's a lot of loneliness. There's a lot of money expenditures. There's a lot of egos. There's a lot of contract bullshit. There's traveling. There's stress. You know, when you're actually a rock star, you don't have to deal with most of that shit. You know, you just show up and play. But when you're in a tribute act,
guys that we all want to be,
yes, the actual ones, they don't deal with that shit. You know, so when you're doing this, and that's what I like to relay to people, when you're in the tribute land, that you do work your ass off. You know, you have that 2 hours on stage where you get to fucking enjoy it. But the rest of the time is a massive amount of anxiety, work, stress, money, fucking everything.
Video chats,
so to have some success, you know, say hi to your wife, you know, squeeze that in there. Right. You know, to experience some success and to get out there and be happy doing it is super cool. You know, I'm excited about this year for you guys. And, you know, if you feel the need, I don't know, to poison Ben or something like weird like that, I don't know, by accident, you know, just an accidental poisoning. If that's possible. Or if I just have to up my Hitman game, I don't know, but I'll work on that. Brad. We'll get there. Yeah, you know,
just
how did I wind up running him over by accident? I don't know, but
you guys need to come up with your own tribute.
I know, right? Frankie Goes to Hollywood. Come on, all we got to do is one song.
Relax, don't do it.
Relax, don't do it for an hour and a fucking half, bro. When you want to go to it. I think Brad could even harmonize with that. That's how good he is. Oh, yeah. When you want to come. When you want to come. That's your tagline, bro. That's your porn tagline. When you want to come. I'm going to put that on a t-shirt with your big ass beard. When Frankie Goes to Hollywood, when you want to come. That's awesome, dude. Well, brother, I am so excited that you made the time to speak with us, and I'm excited to hear. I'm excited to see the feedback because I know we're gonna have a lot of Brad Secore fans out there. They're gonna want more. So what we're gonna do, Brad?
Of you to come on.
Yeah, especially on the road. Yeah. And we're gonna do like a quarterly with you and get an update and bring our Brad lovers out there and let them know what's going on. And your Santa Bonerland.
I gotta start that OnlyFans. So Jerry Schlong.
Fuck yeah. I'm gonna dress as Santa and give you a boner. I'm gonna show up. I'm gonna show up at your next gig in a Santa outfit. Like, is that a double neck in your pants?
Oh God. Listen, Brett, it was really nice of you to take the time to be on the show with us. And for all our fans out there, we're Funny Minds. Go on funnyminds.com and on our website. And we have a store. We have some crazy things that we sell in the store. But most importantly of all, there's two organizations that we're very involved with, and that's St. Jude's Children's Hospital and Women's Breast Cancer, which we can make it women or men because men do get breast cancer too. And there's a
Especially
big
big tits like Brad.
there's a big purple button on there, and if you're so inclined and you haven't made any
They're called
donations yet
nipples.
this year, you can hit that purple button and make your donation. And so yeah, Brad, I mean, it was very interesting. I heard a lot about you, and it was nice to put the face to the name and the situations that Eddie was talking about. And we'll have you on again. Have fun at your concert. I hope you enjoy it.
Thank you.
And yeah, and for everyone out there, be happy, be healthy, be wise, be kind, and smile, and don't forget to laugh, because as we know, laughter is the best medicine. So bye bye, love you all.
Bye-bye.
Take
My
care.
mom,
Thanks for having
my,
me.
my
Bye,
mom
Mom.
eats mushrooms.
Bye, Brad. Bye, Melissa.
Me too, dude. I'm going to
Missy.
school. I gotta go.
My mom eats shrimp. She microdoses.
Fuck yeah.
I
Gotta go, Mom.
Fuck yeah. Ah. Hey, be safe, guys. I'll talk to you soon.
Bye.
Later, my man.